Hi guys! So today we are going to start chapter 11 and we're going to start by looking at our new vocabulary words. Hoy vamos a empezar capítulo 11 y vamos a empezar mirando las palabras de vocabulario. So some of these words you may have heard before and some of them may be brand new. So let's check them out. Algunas palabras quizás son nuevas o algunas ya las conoces. Vamos a ver. Okay. So repeat after me. Chapter 11, Vocabulary. El vocabulario de capítulo 11. Vamos a repetir. Bar graph. Gráfica de barras. Okay, so we just finished chapter 10 and we talked about bar graphs in chapter 10. So I know you know this one. Esta sí la conocen porque es una de las palabras del capítulo 10 que acabamos de terminar. And there's a picture of a bar graph here. Aquí hay un ejemplo de una gráfica de barras. Okay, so that one I know for sure you know. But I don't know if you know these other ones. Quizás estas otras no las conocen. Well, if you haven't guessed by now, we are going to be talking about solid shapes in chapter 11. And I think you're really going to like it. Puedes ver por los dibujos que vamos a hablar de formas sólidas en el capítulo 11. Yo creo que le van a gustar esta lección o este capítulo. All right, here we go. Cube. Cubo. And that's a picture of a cube. Now, I want you to understand that it's not a square. No es un cuadro. Okay, a square is a flat surface. We're talking about solid surfaces. So I wanted to give you an example. No es un cuadro porque estamos hablando de formas sólidas, no planas. So hay una diferencia. A square is flat. I could draw a square right on here if I wanted to. Right? Eso es un cuadro, porque lo puedo dibujar y es plano. A cube has more size, and I brought an example here. This is a little box that I use to put like my nail polishes and stuff. So this would be a good example of a cube. Esto es un cubo, because it has 1, 2, 3, 4. The bottom would be 5, and the top, if it was covered, would be 6 flat sides. Tiene 6 lados que son planos. And it also has corners, which we can call vertices. También tiene esquinas, que también se dicen vértices en español. And it has 8 of them. I don't know. I wasn't counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the back, 7, 8. All right. So this is an example of a cube. Eso es un cubo. All right. The next one is cone. Cono. Remember to repeat the word. Now here is a picture of a cone. Again, I'm not talking about a triangle. No es un triángulo. A triangle has 3 straight sides and it is flat. Un triángulo tiene 3 lados rectos y es plano. Okay? A cone is rounded. It has a curved surface. Tiene una superficie redonda. And it has a bottom that is flat. And then it has a point there. Okay? La parte es plana abajo. Now, I didn't have any exact cones, but I do have funnels, which are kind of the shape of a cone. So no tenía exactamente, this is a little curved, so it's not the best example, pero esto es un tipo de cono. You can say that this is a type of cone. It has curved sides, right? Or doesn't really have a side because it's a curved surface. And then if this was covered, it would be flat. Y esta parte es plana. Okay. A good example of a cone, a better example, would be like an ice cream cone or like a party hat that you would wear at somebody's birthday party. So, mejor ejemplo de un cono sería el cono para poner helado o los gorritos que se ponen para las fiestas de cumpleaños. Okay? All right, let's keep going. Sphere. Esfera. Now, that's a little tough to say because we're doing an S and an F sound. Remember, we learned PH makes F. So la S y la F juntas es un poquito difícil de decir. So let's practice that one more time. Sphere. Esfera. en español. All right, and again, I'm going to stress, it is not a circle. This is a circle. A circle is flat. And I can draw it on a flat board like this. Un círculo es plano. Esto no es un círculo, es una esfera. Any type of ball, I brought my dog's ball, is a sphere shape because it has a completely curved surface. You'll notice that it has no flat sides. No tiene ningún lado plano, todos son curvados. It has no points, no edges, right? No tiene vértices, no tiene esquinas. And if I put it on a flat surface, it would roll away because the whole thing is round. It's curved. All right, let's continue. Cylinder. Cilindro. Okay, and that's this type of shape. And it is not a rectangle. I'm going to show you two types of cylinders. Okay, so this is a can of coffee. And it is a cylinder because it's all curved, es curvado, but then it has a flat side here. Esta parte es plana. And the bottom is also flat, so it has two flat sides. Now, another cylinder could be a can of tuna. It's shorter. It's much shorter than this can of coffee, but it's still a cylinder because it still has a curved surface and it has a top and a bottom that's flat. Okay, so los dos son ejemplos de cilindros de diferentes tamaños. All right, here's a big one. Get ready. Here we go. Repeat. Rectangular prism. Ese es grande. Prisma rectangular. Now, a rectangular prism is not a rectangle. This is a rectangle. No es un rectángulo. A rectangle is flat. A rectangular prism is solid, es sólido. So I brought you two examples of that too from around the house. This tissue box is a rectangular prism. Okay, it has 1, 2, 3, and this side 4. Don't forget these sides, 5, 6 flat sides, just like the cube. So como el cubo también tiene 6 lados planos y también tiene 8 esquinas. It also has 8 corners, just like the cube. A cube is actually a special type of rectangular prism. That's important to know. Un cubo es una prisma rectangular especial que tiene todos los lados iguales. It has all the same size sides. Same size sides. That's a cube, and it's a type of rectangular prism. All right, and here's another rectangular prism. Any sort of book. This is a book that I'm reading. So ese también es una prisma rectangular. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flat sides, and then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners, just like the tissue box. All right, almost done. Flat surface, superficie plana. That's anything that's flat. It could stay put, right? And it says here, some 3-dimensional shapes have only flat surfaces, like the cube and the rectangular prism. So hay unas formas de 3 dimensionales que nada más que tienen superficies planas, como los cubos y las prismas rectangulares. No se pueden rodar porque no tiene parte curvada. All right, they can't roll. They don't have any curved surfaces. That's our next word. Curved surface. Superficie curva. Some 3-dimensional shapes have a curved surface. So hay algunas que tienen los lados curvados, like a sphere. No flat sides, this will roll. Like a cone. If I put the cone like this, I could roll it. But if I put it on its flat side, I can't. So esta tiene curvada y plana. And like a cylinder, it could roll like this. Tiene esta parte curvada. But remember, it also has 2 flat sides. Okay, so make sure you repeat the words. You know the words. We're going to use them. La vamos a usar muchos. And let's get started with chapter 11.